We're going to start it off with the new altcoin, Pepe. And as you can see, Pepe is just roaring to the top, just like GME and Roaring Kitty. Earlier today, when I looked, up 70-some% because he posted his account of like $112 million, 115. So awesome to GME and Roaring Kitty. Let's get back to Pepe. I've been tracking Pepe way from over here. I was a part of this pump over here. I've been tracking it over here for the bull run up. All of the stuff that I've been looking for is there, but now what do I see on a naked chart? From here to here is a higher high, from here to here is a lower low, and I'm seeing bearish divergence. And I'm looking for a little bit of pullback to test support, maybe around 11,400, 11,500, this area here where I have marked. If not, lower than that, okay, depending on where we find support. So it could be 11.5 or it's going to be 6,000. Let's find out, okay? So first thing I want to do is turn on my indicators. I have two fibs pulled. The fib on this side is the fib that I had before the breakout, but you could, the reason why I wanted to show you this is, here, let's calm it down a little bit. Okay, let me zoom in here. Okay, so this area here, I was looking for a retest. We got this wick right to this level, and I was looking for a breakout from there. We got the breakout, okay? I was looking for a top around 1500. We are basically right there, and this is why I was looking for a little bit of a reversal here. If you look back on our Pepe videos, you'll see that, hey, once we break out of this golden pocket accumulation, you'll see a quick impulse up, and then we're looking for the resistance between these three levels, between 13 to 15. We didn't get, what do you call that? We didn't, it wasn't like a perfect stop loss hunt, but this is where I was expecting the stops to get hunted out for the short. And we're basically proving that right now with that bearish divergence that I showed you on weekly, that the possibility of this coming to test back on support, maybe like around here, 11.5 before the 11.450, is logical and probable. But in this area, I'm looking for a test of support. If the support comes and tests into this 11.5, 11 low 10,000 area, I would be considering that a buying opportunity for upward continuation as long as this level doesn't break on a weekly time frame. Okay, that's why I was trying to show you that this is possible of a rollover coming now. Here it is on a daily. And you can see that this breakout is a little bit overbought, overextended. It took time to get there, and then it's been grinding the top of this bearish divergence. I mean, you got bearish divergence here, bearish divergence here. So all that, like all this was liquidation of shorts. You know, people were probably shorting here. They got liquidated here. They tried to short again. They got liquidated over here, liquidated over here, and now this is like the last liquidation. This quick impulse was probably the last big liquidation. So as you're over here at the top, you do have volume like basically lackluster. So it kind of can go either way. So with that said, if we get open and closes above 16.3, I would be looking for Pepe to go eat that next liquidation stop loss level around here, like maybe 2,000. Okay, even 2,000. If we can't get above this 16,200 and you start losing this 14.5, then the next natural target is going to be this 11.5 to the low 10,000 that we've already discussed in this kind of same area, but we want to make it a higher low. So, you know, 11.5 would be the ideal scenario. Worst, you're going to go a little bit under 10. Okay? These two levels here coincide with these levels here. It's the same stuff. So that's basically the gist as I want to say. By today's daily close, needs to get above 16,000 and close. If you find resistance here, it's a shorting opportunity for you to go take your profit lower, kind of in a channel formation like that. And then if this plays out like this, you could just see a quick move down here, and then you'll find some kind of accumulation pattern, higher low situation, and then probably like a expanding wedge out of there after the bottom is put in. So something like that is possible, and probable and logical. It's just for upward continuation now. I would think it needs a little breathing room. In the next week or two, it's gonna start testing its support. You are actually extremely overbought even on monthly. Yeah, that's a very interesting start of the month. If we don't do anything this whole month and go sideways and this doji sets up, then obviously next month you better be cautious. Look at your volume also. You had no selling volume and then you had this pump up, right? So this selling volume is even less than this. I mean, yeah, the month just started though, so kind of have to give it some time, but this is all very, very telling of possible downside. Oh, the volume here was pretty good, and then one candle. So this week is like the line in the sand. Are buyers going to continue? Is there bull run, FOMO, euphoria for upside continuation? Or is this risk off week? Is it going to be take some profit week? Are we going to wait for FOMC and ECB to talk about their interest rate plans for June, etc., etc., etc.? I just want to quickly look at Dixie. Okay, so yeah, I would be looking for a possible rollover. Okay, and that's the gist that I have. I gave you that on weekly and lower time frames such as 4 hour. You could see that you're actually locally already topping out. So you really need the buyers to step up with volume. Otherwise, you're gonna put in a local top right here, and here's your little head. Here, this is like a left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Break the neckline, come down to support over here, low 10,000. Probably gonna be this area right here. Do we have this marked? Okay. So this is what we had on the higher time frame, right? I'm gonna turn off these doodles real quick. I like the visual that the doodles give, but sometimes I don't I don't like how they're not clean lines. One thing I would point out right over here. If I was to zero in my trade as much as possible, I'm very curious as the reaction when it comes into this channel. Let me turn this channel on. This is how I would try to approach a long scalp on this trade. This over here in my mind is resistance, so I'm not really trying to do too much here other than know that, hey, you are doing a possible retest of the bear if you come into this. So that even makes sense why we're finding this resistance right here. This is literally the bottom of the order block, bearish order block. I mean, everything now looks much more comprehensive. Like things look a lot much more, things look like they are much more sensible. I'm actually going to delete this last one over here in a second. Yeah, okay, good. So this is gone. We no longer need this. And this is how we're going to look at this. You don't really even need this. This is just absurd, large, and in our face. This is it, right? Here's your resistance. Your resistance is confirmed in the golden pocket, which it already is. I mean, look at this. This is your rounding top distribution. Here's, let's do it like that. Here's a top. There's a top. So here's one drive. Maybe you're gonna get one more drive, and then after you get 3 drives, you know, maybe you look for reversal. But for sure, this is already looking like whatever it is. Maybe you come down over here, do a little wick nonsense, and then over here you reverse. Okay, so maybe you got one more drive to be aware and ready for. Now I'll just leave this on the chart, and we can follow up. Yeah, we can go up. You know, the risk, the possibility of upside is there because you're trying to hurt the late shorts, but you're doing it in a position of weakness from the bottoms. You're proving that the wicks are support. So until you actually make a new higher high, you're still making lower highs, right? Once you make the higher high, that's break of structure, and then you can look for that continuation. More than likely, you get that confirmation above this 1600 level. So you could just set an alert, be like, oh, better be managing my short. And then underneath this 14, you'd be like, all right, it's time to look for that long. and just play it accordingly. There's no reason to touch it up here unless you're shorting. There's no reason to do anything here unless you're shorting or taking profit from your long scalp from the bottom. And now it's just time to wait for it to break out of this tight little range of, 1,000 satoshis or 1,000 whatever units you want to call these cents. And then within that 1,000 cents, whichever way the next candle opens or closes is going to probably be the direction you're looking for. You could even go to a 4 hour and see that this is a higher low. So maybe you'll try to go up and test into the resistance, which you're doing. If the doji is set here on this 4 hour and the resistance is proven, then you got to go test support again, right? And so all of this is all very logical and sensible TA. If you even want to go a little bit further, you have the volume tools to confirm point of control and all that kind of stuff. So here's your value area high, value area low, point of control. If you lose point of control, it's a shorting opportunity, right? Confirmation of shorting opportunity. Here's another anchored volume. So yeah, it's giving you the same POCs. There's no point in having too much stuff on the chart. I told you, right? It gets little. So I'll delete my doodles. I'll leave all the actual technical scripts because that is what real TA is. All right, we're not guessing, we're not hoping, we're not praying. We know that if we're going to short, we have three things of confluence telling us here's a value area high, midline of this bearish order block, and golden pocket rejection. Three reasons to short. If we go to the bottom, well, I mean, POC, that's where you want to take profit of whatever side of the trade you're in this range. And then at the POC, if you want to take a long scalp, you can take a long scalp to the resistance with a stop loss underneath POC. If you want to take a short off of POC, wait for this level to be lost, take a short, stop loss right above the POC, and ride it to the value area low or lower, etc. Both trades are valid trades, just depends on how you manage your risk. As long as you manage your risk, you can do either one of them. It's the fools that don't know how to manage your risk that are the ones that continually get punished in the market. So just be aware of that moving forward, guys. Aside from that, please leave a like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications. There is about half of you guys watching these videos and not subscribed. Please just hit the subscription button so that way I can give these videos to more people that are like-minded individuals. If you could leave me a comment on the comment section below to let me know how I'm doing, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're interested in trading with me live, please feel free to join the Discord server. The link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps the channel grow. So thank you so much for your support. I am looking for ideas for what the next video I will put out. I'm looking at possibly doing XRP. So if that's something you're interested, not XRP, Cardano. I did XRP yesterday. I'm looking to do Cardano. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. And yeah, aside from that, just leave me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. Leave a like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications, share these videos with your other crypto groups, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Trade safe.